Tim sale sul palco, lancia la presentazione, io mi zittisco, tutta l'attenzione a loro. Partiamo.
Hi, thank you to be here. Siamo pronti? We're ready. Hi, today we will present to you our project, Innovalge, that aims to preserve our health and the health of the planet. Have you ever wondered about the consequences of using chemical colors? Have you ever wondered about the consequences of using chemical products? Two of the main industries in which they're most widely used are cosmetics and textiles. The main danger from the use of these artificial colors lies in wastewaters, which contain dangerous chemicals, toxins, and heavy metals. These waters end up in rivers and oceans, and consequently in the food we eat and in the seas in which we swim. When it comes to cosmetic products, safety concerns are rising. The reason is that many of them contain potentially harmful chemicals that can directly act on the skin, exerting toxic effects in various organs. But there is a way to solve this problem: the use of natural molecules, and phycocyanin is one of them. Phycocyanin is currently the only blue dye found in nature, and it is obtainable through a process of extraction and purification of spirulina, a microalgae.
How does it work? Unlike our competitors, we will use a circular economy process, starting from a waste, a share of the CO2 emitted by one of the most polluting industries, namely the production of steel, meeting goal number 12, responsible consumption and production. Thanks to the partnership undertaken with the Italian companies Danieli and ABS, we will use their pilot plant, the first in Italy of its kind, which make it possible to grow spirulina by absorbing part of the CO2 directly emitted by the steel plant. This was created through a 2-year study by a researcher from the University of Padua.
The plant currently has an area of 210 square meters, and it is based on an innovative technology consisting in 28 cylindrical photobioreactors. Using water, salts, and light, we can create a product with a higher quality and higher productivity. The algae then has a higher quality than the traditional, meeting goal number 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure. The algae is centrifuged to be separated from the water and then processed to extract the phycocyanin pigment.
The phycocyanin possesses many beneficial properties. It has, in fact, a high antioxidant and anti-inflammatory potential, with a particular concern about good health and well-being, SG number 3. It is also perfect to use in cosmetics and as an organic dye for textiles. This process involves the reuse of CO2 from the steel plant, while also allowing for greater CO2 capture than forests of equal size, undertaking climate action, SG number 13.
Is it economically feasible? Our cost analysis showed that the main costs we have to bear are the researcher, workers, energy, and nutrients. In the future, as the production increases, the relative cost changes, and the cost of the final product will be halved. This allows us to take advantage of the economies of scale, as we can see. In addition, the growing demand for eco-friendly and quality products, coupled with the high roll rate of the phycocyanin market, estimated to reach a value of 250 million in 2027, will have a significant impact on revenues. Our business model will be business to business. We are different from other manufacturers, thanks to the circular economy process and the higher quality of the final product. This will also enable us to prepare many sectors towards a future ever greener and attentive to human well-being, as well as keeping our oceans clean, SDG number 6.
What about the future? We have already planned our next steps. To reach the market in the first phase, we will create a logistic network and new partnerships, get a quality certification, improve our visibility with the website, and look for fundings needed in the following phases. In addition, we will improve our sustainability by switching to renewable sources to power the light inside the photobioreactors.
In the industrial phase, we plan to expand the size of the plant, change the phycocyanin extraction method, and introduce a remote control system to cultivate the algae. Implementing machine learning, we can maximize efficiency and monitor the health of the algae. In the third phase, in fact, we plan to establish new plants, and by using these technologies, we could achieve a better management in different regions of Italy, and we will also consider entering new markets.
Last but not least, this project could create new job opportunities. New employees could help us increase the productivity of the plant, and young researchers in biotechnology, electronic engineering, and data science could be hired or do internships, not only to expand the plant, but also to increase scientific knowledge in a newly established field.
Thus, Innovalge enables the creation of a sustainable product with a positive impact on environmental pollution and human well-being, in addition to reusing and absorbing CO2. We invite you to be part of our promising blue future.
Hello, I am Luca Filipovic, CFO of Convert, the carbon-negative technological startup which is ready to revolutionize the ethanol industry. Since my team won the national competition last year, we have gone on to verify our technology, validate our market, recruit CO2 conversion experts, and launch Convert as a company. I am here today to invite you to join our community.
Convert is a technological startup. It converts captured carbon dioxide and hydrogen into ethanol, a high-value industrial resource used in the making of, for example, beverages, cosmetics, and sanitizers. In an ethanol industry dominated by unsustainable production, Convert is the one true sustainable alternative. In Europe, it has no competition.
Traditional ethanol production is agricultural. It creates greenhouse gases emissions. It causes soil erosion and also biodiversity. It even competes with food production. In 2021, the world emitted over 36 billion tons of CO2 into the atmosphere. Agriculture, alongside industry, was chiefly responsible, to the point in which everybody's asking, will the world leaders finally do something? Convert disrupts this paradigm entirely. Our project in no way harms the environment. In fact, because it does not rely on fermentation, it is provably carbon negative. It does not emit carbon dioxide. It removes it. In an economy which is becoming more and more green, unsustainable companies face difficult prospects in the next years. Convert is the way for the ethanol industry to refit itself for the 21st century. It is finally possible to have perfectly pure ethanol with zero carbon dioxide emissions.
In the last 12 months, Convert has gone through 3 incubation periods which have seriously upgraded our skills and knowledge, recruited high-caliber CO2 conversion experts, verified our technology and obtained the first ethanol, secured $1 million testing equipment and labs. We have also registered our trademark and company, launched its website and social media presence, and promoted our idea in the press, radio, and TV. We have also found a possible partner for a pilot plant and for scaling up in the future. Finally, our industrial phase is scheduled for 2024.
So far, we have reached stage 4 of our technology readiness level. We expect to hit stage 6 by next year. Indeed, we are already planning to enter the market. For this, we conducted extensive research to verify whether consumers are really interested in more sustainable products. We even verified their willingness to sustain a premium pricing, a very important finding in the first steps of our commercialization process. We then looked at selected perfumeries in Udine, Florence, and Milan, who seek to distinguish themselves from the competition and make their products more green. as well as immediate B2B2C deals, Convert is also preparing its B2B phase and looking at the possibility of licensing agreements regarding our technology.
What we offer to our clients is certified sustainability. At a time when consumers are growingly interested in the environmental impact of the products they buy, we provide our clients a blockchain-based certificate to display on their products. That way, consumers can verify for themselves that they are indeed using the famous Convert ethanol. In the perfumes and cosmetics industry, it's all about distinguishing your product from the rest. Convert is a unique opportunity for doing just that. But be in no doubt, our carbon-negative product can very well be employed in any industry that makes use of ethanol.
Convert is committed to UN Global Goals 9, 12, and 13. We believe that sustainable industry is possible if based on technological innovation and sound financials. We also believe it takes ambition. For us, this is the only way of fighting climate change on multiple fronts. Our front is the ethanol industry. And as Convert is still open to investments and actively seeking collaborations, we submit this call to you. Join our community today and make it real. Thank you.
Bravo.
Now you have 5 minutes for question and answer session.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Address the IP topics, intellectual properties. There is no intellectual properties linked to this process.
Actually, we are also looking at that field, and it's a core element of our strategy for the foreseeable future. Indeed, we are planning to start our patenting phase in the first half of 2023, and potentially to get a patent as soon as possible. Our technology is still in work, but is already promising, and we hope that as efficiency grows even higher, we will be able to finally get a patent and exploit also this possibility as well. Yes, absolutely. It is patentable, and we are already doing IP analysis with some partners in order to understand it.
I have just a doubt about the first project. I think that it's quite expensive. The production cost is very high. I didn't catch in your presentation, how do you think that the production cost will be reduced in the future to be competitive on the market?
Yes.
Maybe you explained, but I didn't catch the point of production costs.
Yes, unlike our competitor, we produce a high-quality product. And to produce a high-quality product, you have to sustain high cost. But if we expand the production, we can reduce the cost, the unit cost of the product. So we can be competitive on the cost as well.
Actually, the main cost is given by the workers, the engineering, and by implementing machine learning and also a remote control system, you can reduce the cost of the workers, and so expanding the plants that will be made in the third phase, you can actually reduce a lot the costs, because they are the main one, and the energy and CO2 that we used to cultivate the algae is given by the emissions. So we also cut this cost. And
Judges, you have other 2 minutes if you want to pose other questions. This is the right time. No other questions? So your presentation is over now. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you very much.